Draco. Elvis.
Whoa. BMore4Real. We in the building. Be more for real. Oh my goodness, another Wednesday.
Oh,
Another Wednesday.
night.
It's been quite a
Welcome.
it's been a little bit of time, man. It's been a little bit of time. It's been a little bit
Really
of time.
has. Actually, we weren't here last Wednesday.
No, we wasn't here last Wednesday, but
Welcome.
we here now.
Welcome.
We
I'm
here
Uncle
now.
Wayne. Welcome to Be More for Real, y'all. It's Wednesday night, and I am Uncle Wayne.
I'm
Welcome.
OMG Danny. I'm OMG Danny, of course, and we appreciate each and every single one of our viewers, subscribers, whether you're on a commute, whether you're on a commode, whether you're on the clock. We appreciate all you guys. If this is your first time listening, make sure you go ahead and hit that like, that share and subscribe button. We got a real one for you today. We're going to talk about a lot of things, a lot of the Trump policies. We have a video. We had
2025, y'all.
We have some details and stuff like that as well, man. Stay tuned. But Uncle Wayne, good to see you for another Wednesday, man. It's always good to be here. How are you?
Blessed.
That's what's up, man. We're gonna go ahead and clap that
Trump in 2025, y'all. Yes, welcome.
We gonna go ahead and clap
more
that up.
for real.
Be more for real, man. Number one podcast, man, in Baltimore. We number one for the infotainment. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? Award winning. We appreciate everybody, all of our viewers and subscribers. All like the same. I want to get into it too. To be more for real moment. Let's talk about the Ravens real quick.
Hey, listen.
No.
I wasn't gonna let you get away with it.
Before we get into the Ravens, though, how was your week, though?
Hey, Mom, like I said, I'm here. I survived. It's a Wednesday. No complaining.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm blessed. I don't have no complaints. You know what I mean? I know why I'm here. I love God. So no complaints. But Danny, how was your week?
My week was okay, man. There's always trials and tribulations throughout everything, as always. But all praises to the Most High. I like, and I love to say, every day above ground is indeed a good one.
It's a blessing, y'all.
Every day above ground is a good one. And so, yeah, I give the glory to the Most High and the honor and the praise. The week hasn't been the best of weeks that I've ever experienced, but hey, I'm still living. I got life. I'm able to move forward, and that's what I intend to do. Without further ado,
you're not on the obituary, sir. You
right.
Okay?
But yep, every day above ground is a good one, for sure.
Not on the obituary.
But let's talk about the Ravens real quick. Let's just get into it because we missed it last week. Of course, they did lose to the Bills 25-27. What stood out to me was that
here we go.
What stood out to me was that Baltimore was still unable to overcome overcome our adversities. Lamar did had 2 turnovers. My thing was that he had 9 turnovers all season. That include fumbles and interceptions. But then you get into the postseason and you get in those games and you have 2-3 turnovers, which is a third of what you had the entire regular season. I mean, you just can't have those type of games. And the Bills found out too. You just can't have those type of games in the playoffs. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it did hurt. So I ain't talking to nobody for like 6 days, 7 days, like a week or whatever.
It's a lot of us. You know how Baltimore was.
I was hurt over that. But Mark Andrews, he dropped his he had a fumble and he dropped the game time 2-point conversion. So All of that was just a heartbreaking loss. It's typical Ravens fashion. We always lose in a heartbreaking loss, and best believe I was heartbreaking. I was heartbroken. Just like that. It was
Hey,
just
listen.
like that, man.
Hey, listen. It's called the Ravens. You understand? But this situation, they just picked the last game and just didn't work well. Plus, it was cold. I had to put it that way too. But you know, they broke the team up now. Have you heard?
No, they're not broken up just yet. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some players that left. Like last year, there was star players and coaches that left. They always leave, and I mean, I'm
We
saddened
gotta
by it.
talk
But
again, Daniel. We gotta talk
one coach
again.
that they are keeping is the offensive coordinator Todd Monken. So he is. They are working on restructuring the deal. It's not finalized or anything yet. It's not official, but they're working on restructuring his deal as well.
All right, we'll get back into it. I just hate to get into the situation with the Ravens because it's all over with,
I
you
mean,
know.
yeah, it's a be
So
more for real moment, though. You know, we got to
it's
be
a
more
be
for
more
real.
gone moment. So
You win some, you lose some, and then Buffalo saw it the hard way as well. The very next week that you know, they had to face
it
the
is
refs and
what
all of
it
that stuff. It's
is.
the NFL, and hey,
It
that's like
is
only
what
one
it
team win the Super
is.
Bowl. But but guess what? Super Bowl Sunday, I'm an Eagles fan for sure.
Oh damn!
I'm
Just like that,
I'm rooting against Kansas City for sure. I hope they lose. I hope the Eagles crush them. But it's looking like Kansas City is going to three-peat. Um, unfortunately, it looks like they're going to three-peat.
Well, like I said, I'm Uncle Wayne. I've never been a great fan too much of us spending too much time in this football when we could use that to our advantage. You understand? Because
Right,
all the ones up top making all the money, and we don't really use it to our advantage.
right,
You see what I mean? And in the moment when we have all the attention, we should use it, but we don't. Now look, now the Ravens not playing. Look at the attention. See what I mean? We right back to square one again.
right.
But till we meet again, y'all.
We got brother Bobby B in the house. He said, "Greetings,
What's up,
brothers. Greetings, brother
Bobby?
Bobby
What's
B. We
going on,
appreciate you,
sir? What's
man. You
going
already
on?
know we gonna cut it up, man. You already know. It's been it's a lot of stuff that we had to talk about, and of course we're gonna just go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna just go ahead and get right into it. It is the topic of the night,
Get into the topic of the night. Hey, listen, the topic of the night and the mess we put ourselves in.
man. Topic of the night:
The
Trump's
topic of
plans
the
for
night and the
America.
mess we put ourselves in.
It's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. It's going to be a lot to digest. We hope that our viewers can stay with us. If this is your first time watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're watching right now, go ahead and take a 1 second and just hit that like button so we can get in the algorithm, so we can get this stuff going on. You know what I'm talking about? Be more for real. But look, let's go ahead and get it started, man. Trump's plans for America, and it's gotten quite crazy. And one of the things we're going to talk about, I guess, is just the DEI program. First and foremost, that's one of the most famous things
The
that
diversity thing.
that has happened over the course of the inauguration and since then. So, what are your thoughts on that, Uncle Wayne?
Well, I had a lot of thoughts on it, but I think our the issue comes in that a lot of people didn't even know what it was.
Right,
Because it was a lot of things that protected us, but it protected a lot of other things too. But I think Trump really got into that because in 2025 they really pushed that program into the. Let me see if I can get these letters right. The BGQRITSOVH.
hey, it's a lot. What is it? LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Some,
Well,
such and forth and so on.
let me see if I can put this right. They put a whole lot of money into really pushing to make sure they have a equal opportunity.
Right,
Now, Trump really have a problem with that. So when they did that, he really went for that. So when he did it, he realized, oh my goodness, that they put they are really into a lot of those programs. That's right why he tried to gut that program out.
Right.
A
Oh,
lot of with a lot of other programs.
okay, and we going definitely get into this. And like you all know, this program is made to deprogram to what you've been programmed to. So a lot of things you're gonna hear, maybe it does sound taboo, maybe it does rub you the wrong way,
And you got to do
but
a little research.
what I would encourage you is to not have confirmation bias. Even if you don't like us, get the information that you don't like, so you can at least see the other side of the spectrum as well, which is what we'll do. And
And do a little research.
speaking of that, we have a question by brother Bobby B, the faithful. We appreciate you, brother Bobby B. He said, "What is DEI?" The DEI is the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Program. And
Yes.
there's several things, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. The DEI, or Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Program, is a highly debated topic. While some research suggests that the DEI initiatives can improve workplace culture, representation, and employee satisfaction, others argue that they fall short of their goals and face resistance to lead to unintended consequences. Arguments. These are the arguments for the DEI program. So
And listen to the argument.
the arguments for DEI's effectiveness is that number one, increased diversity. Companies with DEI programs tend to have a more diverse leadership and workforce. Number two, a better performance. Studies such as those by McKinsey show that diverse teams outperform less diverse ones in profitability and in innovation. Number three, improve employee satisfaction. When DEI, or diversity, equity, inclusion, is implemented when it's implemented well, employees report feeling more included, valued, and engaged. Number four, the legal and ethical benefits. The DEI programs used to help benefits stay compliant and with the anti-discrimination laws and improve corporate reputation. So those are the arguments for the DEI
Right. They
program.
used to help people with disabilities and all that. That's what they used to have make sure things were equal. But they were the ones that were hidden. They weren't the ones in front because they got rid of the ones with what was the I can't remember the ones they had in front that they had got rid of.
For what?
uh Equal
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah, yeah. Equal
Right.
opportunity employers.
Right.
Yeah,
They had gotten rid of a lot of that.
right.
So they had a lot of the DEI in the background, which were always in the background.
Right.
But like I said, Republicans have a way of saying they just don't believe in that.
It's not even a Republican thing as well. See, what we have to realize as well is that
Is it
The
not?
DOJ is also for the Department of Justice. Now, the Department of Justice is supposed to be an individual entity that's separate from the government that actually, I guess, investigates the government for justice. You know what I'm saying? Such as color of law, people having their civil rights being violated, anything that comes with civil rights, really, the DOJ, the Department of Justice, especially when it comes to police and the way that they have their internal affairs and the way that they deal internally with the civilians. All of those things are being interrogated by the DOJ or Department of Justice. But these are things as well that we have to realize. Arguments against DEI, because we're not gonna just provide one side without providing the other. We got to
But
be more for real. So let's just hear the other side of the argument as well.
but listen to why I say the Republicans, because watch how it's connected. Because the Republicans really, when I say feel that way, because listen how they are connected. When I say that, they pull together because they feel it's like this. Forget equal opportunity. They feel as though it's like this. You Okay, let me see if I can put this. That's why they're going to get rid of it all the way around. And Donald Trump is doing one swipe all the way around. And just like you mentioned DOJ, you hit it too. That's why he dived into that. Just like DEI, DOJ, and all the rest of them who's supposed to be independent.
Right. And
It,
that's what they were saying too about Project 2025. And that was one of the big discrepancies that allowed us, some even Republicans, some Republican Christians at that, because Trump claims to be both. Some Republican Christians as well claim that they don't like the idea of the Departments of Justice and the Project 2025's plan on only dealing with folks who honor the ideas of the president instead of the Constitution.
right.
So, or the
Independent,
cabinet instead of the
remember?
Constitution, which is what they're doing within the first 180 days. This is why Trump is laying off a bunch of workers and all that stuff. They're getting a bunch of people with their ideas and stuff like that with the Project 2025. Which, by the way, to be honest with you, Trump said he didn't know or he had nothing to do with Project 2025.
We talked
And the day
about
he got
this.
in office,
Remember, even
right?
when he was elected,
The
remember we
day he
brought
got in
up
office,
2025
he
here, or
the
when we were
the
doing the
two people
podcast.
responsible, and I can't remember their names right now, but the two people responsible for the authorization and the implementation of the Project 2025 plan are in